Hey everybody, Mr. Oze here, your English teacher. Let's jump into the novel 1984, written by George Orwell. This is one of my favorite books, and I'm so excited that we get to read it together. So, this is the cover of the novel right here. You can see the author's name, George Orwell. The title of the book is 1984, and you've just got one eye staring at you. So, let's jump right in here with an introduction to this novel. So, imagine this book takes place, let's say, about 40 years in the future. And in the future, we have gone through nuclear war all over the world. And here is the result: we have only three main countries in the world. So, this black country right here, which also takes some territory over here in Africa. This is called Oceania. And that's where our story takes place. Actually, our story takes place right here on this little island called Airstrip 1. All right, Airstrip 1, modern day United Kingdom. But right here, that's where our story is going to take place. The other two main countries in the world are Eurasia, this red country, and East Asia, this kind of greenish colored country. All right, so once again, this story takes place, say, about 40 years into the future after nuclear war. And we have only three main countries. Oceania is where our story takes place, right up here, Airstrip 1. Our main character is this gentleman named Winston. He's a pretty regular dude. He works in an office building, but he has this feeling in his heart, this feeling of rebellion, and he wants to rebel against the government of Oceania. Remember, that's the country where he lives. The government is just oppressive. They watch everything that you do. They've got cameras, they've got monitors looking at you, making sure that you follow the rules and follow the laws. And he's just a regular guy trying to go to work and do his job, and he has just this little fire inside of him, this little sense of rebellion that says, you know what, this is kind of messed up. I wonder if there's anything I can do to overthrow the government. There's this woman named Julia who works in the same office building as Winston, and Winston notices her every single day. And you know what? So far, he's been too shy to say anything. He has not, spoken to her yet, but he will. Throughout the course of this book, he will. And Julia will become a very important figure in this book. And Julia, even though Winston hasn't talked to her yet, he hopes that she has the same rebellious attitude, the same desire to overthrow the corrupt government in his country. O'Brien is Winston's boss, and Winston doesn't talk to him much, and so he's unsure of what O'Brien is really like on the inside. Is O'Brien a good guy or is he a bad guy? Yeah, he does work for the government, but is he a secret rebel? We don't know yet. We gotta find out and learn more about this O'Brien character. We're on the fence so far at the beginning of the book. We don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. So we gotta meet him. We gotta talk to him and figure out what he's all about. Mr. Charrington is a character that Winston is going to meet later in the book. He lives in the poorer district of Oceania. He lives, kind of in the slums of the big city. And Mr. Charrington is such a nice guy. He appears to be just this regular dude who lives, on his own. His wife has passed away. He meets Winston and he's very friendly to Winston, almost too friendly, it seems like. He's just very helpful, very knowledgeable, and Winston starts to get these feelings of rebellion and anti government vibes. Mr. Charrington is there to listen to him. So we're going to see what's going on at Mr. Charrington's place in some of the more important parts of the story. Big Brother is the president, the king, the master of Oceania, all rolled into one. He is the number one figure in Oceania. So he is the government leader that oppresses all of the people in the country, and mostly it's because of surveillance. He's always watching you. They have these TV screens called telescreens that are watching you. They have cameras on your house. They have cameras in the streets. They have cameras in the office buildings. They are making sure that everybody is following the rules at all times and trying to make sure that nobody tries to overthrow the government. They want to stay in power forever. And finally, the last character is Emmanuel Goldstein. Emmanuel Goldstein, he is also a rebel, kind of like Winston, but Emmanuel Goldstein has an organized group of people that are secretly trying to fight against the party of Big Brother. And so those are the main characters in 1984. I want you guys to complete the assignment classwork number 1 on your Google Classroom page. My contact info is in the description of this video below. Thank you for watching, and get in touch with me, Mr. Oza, English 4 class. Thank you so much again for watching this video.